Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome on back to another reaction video. If you have no idea who I am, my name is Sam, aka OGB Reacts. I'm a first-time movie reactor here on YouTube, posting every Friday. The movie that I'm watching today is one of those films that I've heard it be mentioned and kinda talked about here and there, but I have no idea what it's about at all, other than the fact that it is a baseball movie of some sort. The movie that I'm watching for this video is Field of Dreams from 1989. Again, no idea what this movie entails at all, but with the fact that people were mentioning it here and there for a while now, and that it's becoming spring slowly but surely, I figured I'd put this on the Patreon poll, and it won. So here I am watching it now, and if you're here watching right now, I really do appreciate you, and thank you for watching. And to everybody over on Patreon, I also appreciate you over there. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much for your support, and I hope you're enjoying all the full unedited reaction videos, the access to the polls, and other reactions that aren't yet cut for YouTube. If you wanted to watch the full unedited version of this video or to anything else on my channel, you can absolutely do so over on my Patreon. It is $5 a month for that. I also have a tier over there that is solely for the polls, which are ran every single Friday, and that is $2 a month for that. I also have a 7-day free trial available for Patreon if you would like to take a crack at watching these full reaction videos. So yeah, don't know what I'm getting into with this movie at all, but I am excited, of course. So with that, really do hope that you guys like this reaction, and I shall see you on the other side. Enjoy. Field of Dreams. It seems like it's gonna be a feel-good movie. Just from the music alone as we are going into the movie, it's like, you know? Now, I will let you know that I don't really know a lot about baseball in terms of, like, famous players. I know my usual, Derek Jeter, you know, etc., but, nothing super extensive. I know how baseball is played. I played softball for, like, half of my life growing up, and I'll totally watch it.
My father's name was John Kinsella. He settled in Chicago, where he quickly learned to live and die with the White Sox. Died a little when they lost the 1919 World Series. Died a lot the following summer when 8 members of the team were accused of throwing that series.
Wow.
He played in the minors for a year or two, but nothing ever came of it. Officially, my major was English, but really it was the 60s. I marched, I smoked some grass, and I met Annie. The only thing we had in common was that she came from Iowa, and I had once heard of Iowa. We moved to the Midwest and stayed with her family as long as we could, almost a full afternoon. Annie and I got married in June of '74. Dad died that fall.
Oh.
A few years later, Karen was born. She smelled weird, but we loved her anyway.
She
Then
smelled
Annie got
weird.
the crazy idea that she could talk me into buying a farm.
But until I heard the voice, I'd never done a crazy thing in my whole life.
The voice. Wonder what the voice is. You know, seeing like cornfields and stuff just immediately reminds me of Signs. That was like the horror film growing up for me. If you build it, he will come. Okay. Well, I'd be a little freaked out if I heard that in the middle of a cornfield, but that's just me.
If you build it, he will come.
I would just yell back out, can you be a little more specific?
That voice just now, what was it?
That's crazy.
Didn't hear anything. Hey, are you really hearing voices?
Just one. If you build it, he will come.
If you build what, who will come?
Right, exactly.
He didn't
That'd
say.
be me. He didn't say. Maybe another message will come later.
If you build it, he will come.
Build what?
Yeah, build what?
Right?
It's okay, honey. I was just talking to the cornfield.
Don't worry, hun. I'm just going insane. Sorry. Go back to sleep.
But it's just I've heard that sometimes farmers out in the field, they hear things, you know, voices.
You hearing voices?
No, it's just that I heard that some farmers do, and I, of course, don't, so I was wondering if I was doing something
Good
wrong
cover,
or
good
something.
cover.
Who's hearing voices?
Ray is.
Oh,
No,
yep,
I'm not.
yep. You're not fooling anybody now.
Noises.
If you build it, he will come.
All right, that's it. Huh? Who the
I'm starting to get sick of it. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense, actually. If you build a baseball field in your cornfield, okay, then who will come? Yeah, who? Oh. Like, is that like a young version of his dad or something? Or, I wonder. All right, new objective for you. Huh. Okay, so this seems very, or a little bit, at least a little like, you know, fantastical, a little fantasy kind of movie.
I think I know what "if you build it, he will come" means.
Ooh, why do I not think this is such a good thing?
I think it means that if I build a baseball field out there, that shoeless Joe Jackson will get to come back and play ball again.
Oh, okay. I mean, that definitely sounds a little wild, but you know what?
Boy, I thought my family was crazy, but this is the craziest thing.
I know it's totally nuts.
He's the one they suspended, right?
Right?
Huh. Yeah, again, like I said, I don't know my baseball players, so when they showed him, I'm like, is that his young dad? Sorry.
Are you actually thinking of doing this?
I'm 36 years old. I have a wife, a child, and a mortgage, and I'm scared to death I'm turning into my father.
What's your father got to do with all of this?
I never forgave him for getting old. Man never did one spontaneous thing in all the years I knew him. Annie, I'm afraid of that happening to me. Something tells me that this may be my last chance to do something about it.
That's sad, actually.
I want to build that field.
Do it. Yeah. You're 36, you got plenty of time to do more stuff.
If you really feel you should do this, then you should do it.
And that's on Supportive Wife. Love to see it. That is sad, though, you know? For someone still so young to be like, you know, I don't want to end up like my mundane father, I guess. I want to do more spontaneous stuff. Then yeah, do it. You got the time. You're still young, like, you know? Everybody watching him chop it all down.
12 hits, including the series' only home run. They said he's trying to lose.
It's ridiculous.
And the commissioner of
ridiculous.
baseball suspended 8 of the players, including the great shoeless Joe Jackson, for life.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, see? Didn't know that at all. The more you know.
Am I completely nuts?
A little bit, but it's fun.
It's a good baseball field, Ray.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Something's gonna happen out there. I can feel it.
Yeah, I mean, oh, huh. It's been built, and now there's snow. Ugh. Wow. Oh, so it's been a bit now. Wow. The damn voice lied! It said it like 8 times, and it was just like, ha! JK.
Considering how much less acreage we have for corn, I say we'll probably almost break even.
Oh. Damn.
We used up all our savings on that field, Ray.
Daddy,
That sucks.
Just a minute, Karen.
there's a man out there on your lawn.
Oh, uh-oh. Man, took him long enough. You took your sweet time, sir. I guess he got stuck in afterlife traffic. Now, can she see? Well, the little girl could see him. Now, how are you gonna explain to other people who are probably gonna be coming here that this man is here? Whoops. Hold on. Redo. Oh, there we go.
Ray Kinsella.
Joe Jackson.
This is fun.
I am pitching to shoeless Joe Jackson.
I was about to say, he's probably freaking out. Wow. Yep.
See if you can hit my curve.
Oh!
Yeah, you can hit the curveball.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, I was literally about to ask. I don't think he can leave the field.
Are you a ghost?
Karen.
There are others, you know. There were 8 of us.
Oh.
You really mean a lot to them.
Yeah. Anytime. They're all welcome here.
Wow. Okay, good.
Is this heaven? No. It's Iowa.
Wow.
We're keeping this field.
You bet your ass we are.
You're gonna lose your farm, pal.
Oh no.
If you sell now, my partners will give you more than fair price. You can walk away with a
Thanks,
nest
Mark.
egg, Ray.
Thanks, Mark, but no.
No,
Okay,
you've
true.
never liked farming. You don't know the first thing about
I know a lot about farming.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Oh,
I know
yeah.
a lot more than you think I
it.
know.
Well, then how could you plow onto your major crop?
What's a crop?
He's made it this far here. You can't say that he's known nothing, you know?
Daddy, the baseball game is on.
Excuse us.
Annie, I don't believe this guy. I mean, I'm trying to bail him out and he goes off to watch television. He used to be so normal.
They're so funny. They're like, yeah, okay. They're like, what? This is a very interesting, fun, and honestly very cute idea for a movie. I would have never thought about it, you know?
Come on, asshole! Pitch! Weaver. Sorry, kid!
It's okay. I don't mind.
She's so cute. Well, time to get an audience here. You know, weirder things have probably happened in Iowa, so it's fine.
So I thought you two were gonna watch some game.
Because it's not really a game, it's more like a practice. See, there's only 8 of them, so they can't play a real game.
Oh, they can't see them, right?
8 of what?
Yeah.
you don't see 'em?
I was wondering.
Karen, honey? What are you watching?
The baseball man.
Only them. Only the family can see it.
You really don't see him?
I don't think it's very polite to try to make other people feel stupid.
Oh.
Mom, wait a
no.
minute. Mom, wait a minute.
All right, guess no audience then.
They couldn't see it.
This is really interesting.
I'm glad that she can, right? Like, I'm glad it's not just him that can see them.
Karen! Ray! Dinner!
Ray, dinner!
I'm melting! I'm melting!
What? New line. Ease his pain.
We got the PTA meeting after dinner. They're talking about banning books again. Really subversive books like The Wizard of Oz, Diary of Anne Frank.
The voice is back.
Oh, Lord. You don't have to build a football field now, do you?
He said ease his pain.
Ray, this is a very non-specific voice you have out there, and he's starting to piss me off.
Yeah, really. She's funny. I like her.
And I say smut and filth like this has no place in our schools.
Yep.
Fascist. I'd like to ease her pain.
He is widely regarded as the finest satirist of his time.
Yeah, well, I think he's a pervert. He's probably a communist, too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
The so-called novels of Terrence Mann endorse promiscuity, godlessness, the mongrelization of the races.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why right-thinking school boards all across the country have been banning this man's S-H-I-T since 1969.
Oh, she said it.
You know why he stopped writing books? Because he masturbates.
Excuse me, madam. Terrence Mann was a warm and gentle voice of reason during a time of great madness. And I think if you had experienced even a little bit of the 60s, you might feel the same way too.
Well, your husband plowed under his corn and built a baseball field.
Oh, here we go.
Now, there's an intelligent response.
The weirdo.
Wow, what a bully. You're a grown woman.
At least he is not a book burner, you Nazi cow.
Woo!
At least I'm not married to the biggest horse's ass in 3 counties.
All right, Beulah, do you want to step outside? Fine!
Oh! Get her! Get her! Yeah! Yeah!
I've got a better idea. Let's put it to a vote, all right? Who's for Eva Braun here?
Not even Braun.
Who thinks that we have to stand up to the kind of censorship that they had under Stalin?
Wowee. Good.
All right, there you go, America. I love you. I'm proud of you. I mean it.
Annie,
What?
we gotta go.
We gotta go. This is great.
Love her. That was great.
Figured it out.
Step aside, you Nazi cow.
I know whose penis supposed to eat.
What?
Terrence Mann.
What's Terrence Mann got to do with baseball?
Right. You gotta hype your girl up too, man. That was great. Good for her. Good for her. Yeah, time to find the link between Terrence Mann and all this.
Annie, the guy was a baseball fanatic. Listen to this. As a child, my earliest recurring dream was to play at Ebbets Field with Jackie Robinson and the Brooklyn Dodgers. Of course, it never happened, and the Dodgers left Brooklyn and they tore down Ebbets Field. But even now, I still dream that dream.
That's sad.
Field of Dreams, baby.
So, in order to ease his pain, you're supposed to take him to a ball game.
Yes.
Oh, I wonder if he's gonna see the players on his field. Maybe only believers see the players on the field.
There's another reason I'm supposed to do it. I feel it. I feel it as strongly as I've ever felt anything in my life.
And also that voice will not leave him alone, clearly.
I think something's going to happen to the game. I don't know what, but there's something at Fenway Park, and I got to be there with Terrence Mann to find it out.
Is Fenway the one with the big green wall in left field?
Yeah.
I dreamt last night you were at Fenway with Terrence Mann.
What? No way.
Was I sitting on the first base side?
Yes.
About halfway up on the aisle?
Yeah, you were keeping score and
I was eating a hot dog. I had the same ring.
What? That's crazy. Well, now he has to go. He has to.
Hi, I'm Ray Kinsella. It's a great pleasure to finally get to... Hi, I'm Ray Kinsella. I'm a really big fan.
At least he has this car where he can sleep in it if he needs to.
All right, stupid, put your hands up and get in the trunk.
Yeah, that's not gonna end well. Don't do that. What? Oh, hello.
Who the hell are you?
Sir, my name's Ray Kinsella.
All right. Sorry to disturb you, Darth Vader.
We got a learning disability here?
Mr. Mann, if I could just have 1 minute, please.
Look, I don't give interviews, and I'm no longer a public figure.
Okay.
I just want to be left alone. So piss off.
Wait! I've come 1,500 miles to see you at the risk of losing my home and alienating my wife. Now, all I'm asking is 1 minute.
1 minute.
One. That's a very interesting doorbell.
You're from the 60s.
Well, yeah, actually.
Ow!
Hey!
Oh,
back
what?
to the 60s.
Wait a
back.
second.
No place for you here in the future. Get back while you still can.
Oh my god.
You've changed.
Yes, I suppose I have. How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
Damn. That's unfortunate. Are you going to tell him?
You really pissed me off.
Okay, just hold it. Right there. I was hoping I wasn't gonna have to do it this way.
Oh,
what the
Jesus.
hell is that?
It's a gun. What do you think it is?
It's your finger.
No, it's not. It's a gun. I'm not gonna hurt you. I just need you to come with me for a little while. And what are you doing?
I'm gonna beat you with a crowbar.
Oh my god!
Whoa, wait! You can't do that.
There are rules here? Oh no, there are no rules here.
This is going horribly.
So what? You kidnapping me?
I was hoping I could just convince you to come with me.
So you are kidnapping me?
I have to take you to a baseball game.
You what?
Tonight's game. Something will happen there. I don't know what, but we'll find out when it does. I read an interview you gave a long time ago about how you always dreamed of playing at Ebbets Field and how sad you felt when they tore it down.
I never said that.
You didn't?
I don't even recall thinking that.
This whole thing is so weird.
And why go through with it?
It's a long story, but it's a really good story. And I'll tell you on the way.
I'm not gonna get rid of you, am I?
No.
No.
Don't you miss being involved?
I was the East Coast distributor of Involved. I spent all my misery years ago. I got no more pain left for any of you. I gave it the office.
So what do you want?
I want them to stop looking to me for answers, begging me to speak again, write again, be a leader. I want them to start thinking for themselves, and I want my privacy.
No, I mean,
that's fair.
What do you want?
Oh. Now, what is gonna happen at this field?
Go the distance.
Go the distance? Huh.
You didn't see that?
See what?
Oh, man. Wow.
I'm sorry, I guess you didn't have to be here.
What?
No, he did. Definitely did.
You got another message, didn't you?
You think I'm crazy?
I already think you're crazy. What did he say?
Said the man's done enough. Leave him alone.
Okay, what's
Moonlight Graham.
Oh.
You saw it. Did you hear the voice too? It's all right to admit it. It's what told me to find you. Did you hear it?
Go the distance.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Do you know what it means?
It means we're going to Minnesota to find Moonlight Graham.
We?
I must be out of my mind.
I must be out of my mind.
I don't believe I'm doing this.
Oh my god. That's actually so cool that he was able to hear the voice as well.
Hey, Annie, guess what? I'm with Terrence Mann.
Oh my god, you kidnapped him.
No. You wanted to. Look, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to be a few days longer. We're going to Minnesota now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh no.
Why didn't you tell him? Annie, you got no choice in the matter.
No. Can y'all just hold off for like another week or two, please? Like, come on.
We're looking for an ex-baseball player named Archibald Graham.
Oh, you mean Doc Graham?
Do you know where we can find him?
Doc Graham is dead. He died in 1972.
Well, okay.
Half the towns in North America have a Doc Graham. What makes this one so special? We have to travel halfway across the country to find him 16 years after he died. There's got to be more.
Yeah, there definitely is. Somehow, some way. Oh, this has been very interesting. All right, you're gonna hear another voice. You're gonna see something. What's gonna happen here? Huh.
This year's.
Yeah. Looks like you just got transported back in time. Somehow. Fantasy. Ooh.
Dr. Graham?
Yeah, there he is.
Are you Moonlight Graham?
No one's called me Moonlight Graham in 50 years.
Jeez.
What's so interesting about a half an inning that would make you come all the way from Iowa to talk to me about it 50 years after it happened?
Well, ask the voice that.
I didn't really know till just now, but I think it's to ask you if you could do anything you wanted. If you could have a wish.
And are you the kind of a man who could grant me that wish?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I never got to bat in the major leagues. I'd have liked to have that chance, just once. To stare down a big league pitcher. To stare him down, and just as he goes into his windup, wink. Make him think you know something he doesn't. That's what I wish for. And is there enough magic out there in the moonlight to make this dream come true?
What would you say if I said yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'd actually believe you.
Well, sir, there's a place where things like that happen, and if you want to go, I can take you.
The Field of Dreams in Iowa.
I can't leave, Jessi.
I understand, but I really think you're supposed to come with us.
No.
Huh.
But your wish.
It'll have to stay a wish.
50 years ago, for 5 minutes, you came this close.
If I'd only gotten to be a doctor for 5 minutes, now that would have been a tragedy. I better be getting home. At least she'll think I got a girlfriend.
And he smiled.
Wow.
And then I figured maybe we're not supposed to take him with us.
I talked to the bank, and I asked them if we could miss a payment or two. And they told me that they had just sold the note on the farm to Mark and his partners.
Wow.
Right, so they own the paper now. And he says if we don't sell to them, they're going to foreclose.
I've got to take Mr. Mann back to Boston first, all right? So it's,
No. I'm going to Iowa with you.
Wow.
We're coming home.
Jeez.
Gotta see this ballpark.
Not everyone can see it. You might not.
Oh, I bet he will be able to. Oh?
How far you going?
Iowa.
Well, if it's okay with you, I think I'll just ride along a while. I play baseball.
Oh.
Hop in.
Wow. Unbelievable. The chances, the coincidences, ugh.
I'm Ray Kinsella. This is Terrence Mann.
I'm Archie Graham.
Oh my God! Wow, that just threw me for a complete loop. Did not expect that. Bravo, bravo.
What happened to your father?
He never made it as a ball player, so he tried to get his son to make it for him. When I was 17, I packed my things, said something awful, and left. Made it back to the funeral, though.
Man, that sucks.
Never met my wife. Never saw his granddaughter. This is your penance. I know.
Maybe.
Should bring my father back. So the least you can do is bring back his hero.
Hmm.
Now I know what everybody's purpose here is.
Yeah.
Except mine.
Time to find out his. It's crazy.
This is Archie Graham. He's come to practice with the team.
Yeah, well, he's going to be able to do a lot more than that.
What does that mean?
Oh my God, there's so many people.
Welcome back.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, they definitely all see them.
That shooter's Joe Jackson.
Yep.
I hope you don't mind, but we got tired of just having practices, so we brought another team out with us so we could have some real games.
Where'd they come from?
Where did we come from?
Yeah,
You
really.
wouldn't believe how many guys wanted to play here. Are you Graham?
Yes, sir. Well, what are you doing on the sidelines here? You came to play ball, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
All right, we'll go warm up.
This is wild. Had a whole other team come out because they're like, yeah, we just want to play a game. They even have umpires and stuff like that. Oh, yep. Oh boy. Well, he did what he wanted to do.
Come on, Archie! Come on, Arch.
Again, so glad it's not just him who can see all this, you know? It's so much more fun when more people can. Oh, got it.
Hey!
Say,
This is the way!
Oh. I really like the music in this. It's just so, well, dreamlike, I guess. And just nice. It has an emotion behind it, and it's very appropriate for this. Oh my goodness, gonna walk right through.
Hi.
You're interrupting the game, Mark.
Hey, it's time to put away your little fantasies and come down to earth.
It's not a fantasy, Mark. They're real.
Who is real?
You mean?
No, you can't see any of it.
Can't see any of it.
What was this? Elvis?
Elvis?
As a matter of fact, it's Terrence Mann.
Right. How do you do? I'm the Easter Bunny. Ray, listen.
What a dick! Come on!
Ray, you have no money.
We're staying.
Ray, you're bankrupt.
Daddy, we don't have to sell the farm.
Karen, please.
Just wait.
Yeah, what does she want to hear?
People will come
Why would anybody pay money to come here?
to watch the game. It will be just like when they were little kids, a long time ago. And they'll watch the game, remember what it was like.
What the hell is she talking about?
Oh, wait a second.
People will come, Ray. They'll come to Iowa for reasons they can't even fathom.
Just sign the papers.
Don't do it, Ray.
This field, this game, is a part of our past, Ray. It reminds us of all that once was good. And it could be again. People will most definitely come.
Not signing.
Oh, you're crazy.
Good.
Absolutely nuts.
He's so aggressive.
You build a baseball field in the middle of nowhere, and you sit here and you stare at nothing.
Not nothing.
And you turn your daughter into a damn space
Get your hands off her.
Oh my god. What? Whoa, wait a second. This should not. Oh my god. Dr. Graham. Whoa, this crazy. Wait. Wow.
What do we got here?
She fell.
Yeah. Now do you believe, you ass?
This child's choking to death.
What?
Hot dog. Stuck in her throat. Thank you.
Oh my God, you can't go back.
Right.
You can't go back, can you?
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. I best be getting on the move before Alicia begins to think I got a girlfriend.
Well, this was what he was meant to do.
When did these ball players get here?
Unbelievable.
Hey, Rookie! You were good.
Oh. The series of events that just happened were insane.
Do not sell this farm, Ray. You gotta keep this farm.
Mark. Now, a believer. Sorry that your kid dropped from the top of the bleachers on my watch.
We're gonna call it a day. Hey, do you want to come with us?
What?
You mean it?
No, not you.
Oh.
Him.
Huh?
Him?
Come with you?
Out there.
What is out there?
Come and find out.
Wait a second.
Can he come back, though?
I want to see it.
But you're not invited.
Oh.
There was a reason they chose me, just as there was a reason they chose you in this field.
Why?
Right, right.
I gave that interview.
What interview? What are you talking about?
The one about Ebbets Field, the one that charged you up and sent you all the way to Boston to find me.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so he was lying. Yeah.
But you were kidnapping me at the time, you big jerk.
Well, you lied to me.
You said your finger was a gun.
Yeah, really. I mean, like, come on.
That's a good point.
There is something out there, Ray. And if I had the courage to go through with this, what a story it'll make.
Yeah, I'm, like, kind of concerned, though.
What, are you gonna write about it?
What? You better write about it.
Well, I guess he will come back then. Okay. Or at least he's anticipating on coming back. Now, I'm wondering, do we get to see? I have a feeling probably not.
What are you grinning at, you ghost?
If you build it, he will come.
Oh? Wow. That's his dad.
It's my father.
Yeah.
Ease his pain.
Ease his pain.
It was you.
No, Ray. It was you.
Wow! This has become so emotionally heavy! In the most positive way, though, of course.
I'm John Kinsella.
Yeah, how are you supposed to
I'm
introduce
Ray.
yourself?
Karen, this is This is John.
Yeah. Yeah, don't want to break his brain saying, hey, I'm your future son, this is your future granddaughter. He has no concept of it, so...
Is this heaven?
It's Iowa.
Second person to ask.
Is there a heaven?
Oh, yeah. It's the place dreams come true.
Hmm.
Maybe this is heaven.
Hey, Dad?
Oh.
You want to have a catch?
Oh. I guess he did tell him. Tugs at your heartstrings. Everybody's healing in this movie. Now, oh wow, look. Wow. That was quick. Got the word out so quickly. Oh my god, look how many people. Jesus. Wow. People will come. Woo! Wow. Whew. I did not expect that to tug at the heartstrings as much as it did. Wow. But wow, it really did. It became so emotional and so just good feeling and just nice. And this was really good. Definitely no shock or surprise in the world that we did not see what Terrence saw or hear about it or anything like that. And I guess I'm just wondering that him going in, I don't think he was able to come back out really. And I guess when he was there, he somehow wrote about it as well, and that's how everybody came so quickly to the field at the end. Like, that's what I'm thinking, maybe? Just such a magical, fantastical, just feel-good, cute and fun movie this was. And again, emotional! Truly a field of dreams, and people healed. It ended just nicely. I'm glad that it ended the way that it did. Some of this reminded me of the movie What Dreams May Come, which I think even still to this day is probably the movie that I've cried the hardest watching. It was one of my first reaction videos on this channel, and definitely I cried a lot. That hit hard for me personally. But yeah, there was something about this movie that reminded me of that one, and it's just like, again, like maybe like the sentimental, again the emotional dream, I guess, sort of feeling. This film also kind of kept you on your toes a little bit too, because like as you're going through, you don't really expect for things to loop back the way that they did, like when they picked up, you know, young Archie, you know, when they were driving back from basically trying to find out more about him. And, you know, they picked him up and he was just like, yeah, I'm, you know, Archie Graham. And it's just like, oh, like, I did not expect that. That threw me for a loop in the best way. And I love it when movies do that. Character-wise, I really liked everybody in this. I really liked Annie. She kicked ass. I loved her. I feel like you can take away so much from this movie. Everything happens for a reason. Go for your dreams no matter what your age is. Keep going even if a dream may, like, end, I guess. Because there's still purpose for you no matter what. Yeah, it's just a lot of different things can be taken away from this movie. And it's just, again, this was very much like emotional, feel good, just, it was really, really nice. And it was well done, and I really enjoyed myself with this. So I guess with that, if you enjoyed the reaction, please feel free to like the video, and if you aren't already, please feel free to subscribe. And of course, if you want to watch the full unedited version of this video or to anything else on my channel, you can absolutely do so over on my Patreon. It is $5 a month for that. And to those of you who are already on Patreon, I really do appreciate you over there. Thank you so much for being there. Thank you so much for your support. And I hope you're enjoying all the full unedited reaction videos, the access to the polls, and access to other reactions that aren't yet cut for YouTube. If you want to find me outside of YouTube, you can absolutely do so. You can find me pretty much anywhere at OGB Reacts. I'm mainly over on Twitter, but I'm also on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and other stuff as well. Honestly, I just feel so warm and toasty on the inside now, you know? This was just totally a emotional, feel-good sort of movie, and I'm so glad that I finally watched it. Once again, I really hope that you guys enjoyed the reaction, and I hope to see you all in the next reaction video, whatever that may be. Okie dokie, toodaloo, adios, and goodbye!